Boom shakalaka, ladies and gents, brothers and sisters around the world. It is your boy Chris Yule, and I just want to say, I came across this episode of Pop the Balloon, and it's got to be one of the most hilarious episodes I've ever seen. Right, Pop the Balloon is a show that's been running for the last few years. Seems to be something of the roaring 20s, right? I don't know when exactly it popped up, but I've been seeing this dating show. These guys or girls are holding a balloon, and someone of the opposite sex walks in. And at the moment they lose interest, they pop the balloon. This is the guys or the girls, right? Beautiful, beautiful show, beautiful concept. And this show has been running in Australia through Ollie Teggers, this channel here. And this episode is just the perfect representation of cultural disconnect here. This episode is so fucking brilliant. And I'm just gonna play this, and we're gonna walk through this video. I thought this particular episode, at least some of the situations that arose from this episode, were so fucking hilarious. Let's rock it.
Yourself, sorry?
Hey, I'm Raja, 26. You seem like good energy, and I like that you work with kids. I've also been obsessed with kids recently.
What?
Not.
Just clarify. Just clarify.
What? You're obsessed with children? Yes, I love children. I love to spend my time with children. They are so very good. I love them. They're so cute and sweet. Why can't you say something like that in the 21st century, right? Why can't you say that without people immediately thinking there's something weird about it? I actually think it's indicative of how twisted people's minds are, that their mind has to gravitate to the obvious, right? When you say something as innocuous as that. But here we have this pure-hearted, kind soul that can say something without any filter, and I respect that. I respect you, Roger.
Please, Jesus.
When I say that, I mean not in an Epstein way. Like, I don't like kids the way Epstein likes kids, but I think that they're really cute, and I want to see life through their eyes, and I think they're really innocent, and I want to get into teaching as well.
Sounds like something Epstein would say. You know what? I like children. But I don't have anything inappropriate. Any appropriate feelings towards them. I think they're cute. I love seeing life through their eyes, and I love spending time with them. No, honestly, I think that is a perfectly acceptable answer. It's just people have got this mindset in the 21st century where you say something like this, and immediately, I think people are so socially wired to see something like that as an inappropriate statement, when it really is, it should be the default. It should be the natural inclination of every gentleman to speak that way about innocent things. This is how I speak about dogs. And I say this, of course, I'm a bit more socially and politically aware that I would not say something like that in public, right? Like, but it's kind of a weird thing that you can't say something like, I love children. I think they're absolutely beautiful. I'm obsessed with kids, you know? I think maybe it has to do with I don't think it's the delivery. I think just saying something like that, most people are going to view as a weird thing, but it shouldn't be like that. And it's weird because you can say that about dogs, right? I'm obsessed with dogs. I think they're absolutely beautiful. I love them. And I often say that, right? I don't think that's weird. But for some reason, when you say that about children, I just think because of the climate, because we've seen so many things like Epstein just over the last while, people have this knee-jerk reaction to that as somehow being inappropriate when it really shouldn't be. I think people need to adopt this mentality where there's nothing weird about saying something like that, you know? It's kind of like the mentality Michael Jackson would have, right? Where we just go out and say things like, yeah, I love children. Children are the most beautiful things in the world. I share my bed with children.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, just putting it out there, guys. I don't like kids in a weird way. Like, no.
Sure.
Let me clarify the kids thing.
Yeah, go for it.
I think kids are really cute. My mom had me when she was 25, and off lately, now that I'm getting older, I find kids extremely cute, especially white babies, bro. They're so fucking cute. I want to have white babies for myself. Like, I want to make interracial babies. And I think seeing life through a kid's eye is really sweet. And yeah, I just want to have kids someday. And that's what I meant by saying, I just think it's a culture thing. Like, I don't know, that's not what I meant when I said I'm obsessed with kids.
Hey, make
That's actually really sweet. And I actually resonate with so much of what he's saying, but I would never be so naive as to say something like that without realizing how it's going to be skewed. And I guess this is the state of the world. It's frustrating that you can't often say what is within your heart, because you know that people are going to view that in the wrong way. Therefore, you're always, filtering your thoughts, even when they are coming from a pure state of being, because of how it's going to be interpreted. And this is what politicians do. This is why politicians are known to be generally, I'd say, dishonest people. They're always politicking, right? Saying what is going to draw the most amount of popular votes and so forth. But to speak in a place of authenticity, where your base is a rare thing, and I have a lot of respect for people that are able to do that.
I teach Pilates. Like, I'm a Pilates instructor, but only like part-time. Like, I only do a little bit. And
She's a Pilates instructor. Oh my God. And she looks like an anime. She looks like the personification of a Japanese anime character. She's got the short skirt. She looks like a teeny buffer. She looks super cute, and she looks super innocent. Oh, I'm sold. I mean, what guy, in all honesty, would not be sold?
spare time, I like to stream on Twitch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And she's a streamer. Oh!
Yeah, and he said she's got done. And what are you currently looking for in a partner?
What I'm looking for in a partner, someone whose lifestyle matches mine. Like, I'm a very big homebody. I don't like going out and like doing that type of stuff.
Me too. I like to play video games. I like to be a streamer. I like to be online. We're such a match, baby.
Like staying at home. I love playing games.
Yeah.
And she's a gamer. I would say the best girlfriends I've ever had have been gamer girlfriends, girls that you can kind of kick it back with and just play a game with, and then play some games with, online and offline. That's perfect. That's what you want. Oh!
So nervous right now. I feel like
oh, it's okay. No, it's okay.
Oh, and I love it. It's just to me there's just a girl becomes so much more attractive when she has that kind of energy where she's gentle and playful, and then has that submissive energy, kind of, as opposed to being all kind of like, I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do and you're gonna do it for me. That kind of like, I'm personally, I mean, look, if you're hot, you're hot, but I think the epitome of feminine attraction is to have that kind of energy where you're a little kind of unsure of yourself, and you allow a man to become confident and emboldened, and by having that energy, allowing a man to lead, that actually is very attractive. I mean, the best way to express this is, I remember one time this girl, she did this on purpose. I found this out later, because I was having a bad day. She's a friend of mine, right? But she asked me to open a jar for her, and I'm coming around, I'm like, opened it, right? I'm like, well, look at me, and I felt really good about it. And she told me that made you feel good, right? I'm like, yeah, I did. And it's like, yeah, say I did that on purpose. Like, oh, and that's what I'm talking about here. Like, when a girl is able to kind of allow a man to fall into his masculine, that is a very attractive thing. And by being kind of gentle and submissive like that, that is what you do, and that's a very attractive thing. And I think she has that.
I love playing games. I love, I love my cat, so you have to get along with my cat. Other than that, yeah.
So you're not too much of a party girl?
No, not a party girl. I've never even stepped foot in a club.
Really?
And she's innocent. You gotta love that. What more could a brother want?
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. All right, let's move along. We've still got some balloons. Yourself?
Chris, 26, Southwest Sydney. I rate the outfit. It's pretty nice.
Thank you.
What? Why did a guy pop his balloon? I mean, I guess there are a lot of things that are going on in your mind. Sometimes it can just be not something someone has said in that moment, but you've just been thinking about something else, and it finally dawns on you, and you're saying no. I don't know. I don't make assumptions, but bro, I honestly feel like you need to give up your man card if you're popping your balloon to a fine senorita like that.
Why'd you pop your balloon?
Why'd I pop my balloon? I think I kind of forgot.
Oh, you just popped it. Was he someone that you'd say you'd find attractive? Like, is he your type?
I don't look. Appearance-wise, I don't have a type. It's mainly personality.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's such a cliche answer. Girls be saying that shit all the time. It's like, yeah, you could say that. I mean, look, when you're attracted to someone, you're attracted to someone. But what you're generally saying when you say you have a type is that, typically speaking, there are certain traits, whether they're physical or character-wise, that you find you tend to lean towards, and you should be able to know what that is, right? It's kind of like, yeah, I could say I don't have a type. If I'm attracted to hot, right? But yeah, I do have a type. In terms of what I typically go for, that's the perfect answer. You know, like I go, you're my type. Like you're, absolutely gorgeous, stunning, young, girly. You're into gaming, and I love that shit. Or you could be a bit more specific. I mean, if you're someone that is interested in tall men, short men, say it. But it's such a cop out when you can't say that. It's like, I don't want to be like politically incorrect and say that I favor, like, let's say one race or one style or a person that has these characteristics over another. And that's what I generally feel when women say something like that. It's like, you have a type. Come on, man, stop it. It'd be so much better if you could just be transparent, so at least these guys know where they stand, right? But I think part of it is you're trying to be as open as you can to everyone. You're trying to be as desirable as you can. Therefore, you're leading with you don't have a type because you don't. I think she's playing this game where she wants to have as many options as possible. So there's like a political kind of tactic element to that.
Someone check his PC, please.
Someone is like that. How old did you say you are?
21.
21. Oh, it's...
Yeah, she's clearly too old.
Yeah, I can't.
Well, hi, how old are you?
I'm 30.
You guys are acting like you're senior citizens, though.
I know, this is retarded. You people are so retarded in your thinking. No offense, but it's ridiculous. What, you're 30 and you can't date someone that's 21? This is what liberal progressive brainwashing has done to people, It's kind of brought people into this way of thinking that consenting relationships between adults, and she is an adult, is somehow inappropriate because it's predatory behavior. This is retarded.
He's like not old. 30 is like still good.
Yeah,
Still
what's
good.
the oldest that you would possibly
My mum and
date?
dad have a 15-year age gap, so I don't think it's weird.
Perfectly normal. Rookie numbers.
Personally, I think it's fine.
Is age a pretty big thing for you?
Nah.
What's funny is I anytime I've been dating a younger girl, they'll typically tell me that when they're a little apprehensive about it, they'll say that, yeah, my mom and my dad, they actually have that age gap. Because in the past, that was the norm. It was the norm for older men to date younger women. But more recently, generationally speaking, it's become a weird thing because of, obviously, the aggressive brainwashing. But that has been the staple for so much of history. So when I hear people saying things like, oh, it's weird, you're dating someone that's older. It's like, what? It's like saying it's weird for a woman to be dating someone that has more money. Oh my God, can you imagine if guys had that mentality? You're dating someone that has more money than you do? Or less money? It's retarded, right? It's literally in the same ballpark. It's like, well, that person has a lot more influence. That person has a lot more. It's predatorial for. That's the word that keeps on coming out. I was actually in a conversation with someone, in the comments on my Instagram recently, where they're saying it's wrong for someone in their 60s to date someone that is like 30 or so years younger. It's like, why? There's no legitimate reason for that. It's like, if your argument is that they are in a different stage of life, so what? I'm in a different stage of life to my dog, right? I'm still able to be in a relationship with it. It doesn't have to be sexual, right? The sexual aspect should have nothing to do with interest or lifestyle. It's purely predicated on physical attraction, on procreation. Sexual chemistry is purely based on the fact that you are at an age where you are physically, biologically capable of reproducing. In fact, you're most fertile at a much younger age. I'd say, statistically, scientifically speaking, fertility is actually going to start waning off when you hit your early 20s. Like, most women are actually more fertile when they're in their youthful teens. So if you're going to be making the argument that biologically speaking, you shouldn't be having sex at that age, nature doesn't work like that. So the whole argument of you not having sex with someone that you were physically attracted to, only purely physically attracted to, is a non-argument. And then on the relationship level, I mean, people should be able to relate to whatever they relate to. That's a non-argument. It's such. I think the problem with people when it comes to this kind of thinking is that if they're being logically consistent about this particular conversation, they cannot make an argument against it. And this is the thing I find frustrating. It's like, it's one thing just not to like it. For instance, I think it's weird. It's not a logical argument. I think it's weird that guys have sex with each other. I think it's fucking weird and disgusting, right? But there is no logical argument as to why, if I'm being in respect to actual rights and actual freedoms and so forth, that they shouldn't be able to, right? Granted, I can say that it doesn't lead to procreation and so forth. They're not having sex to procreate, right? It's completely immaterial. But people try to scaffold this argument in regards to age gap as being some kind of like a moral argument, which is something I find very disturbing, or some kind of like a social argument, which is also predicated on nonsense. There is no moral rationale for people not being able to have consenting relationships if there is this kind of age gap between them. And in terms of being around people like that, forming friends with people and so forth, there are no limitations on that. People should be able to interact and relate to whoever they want to relate to. End of story. But on a social level, I just think it's more a product of people. When someone says something like this, I become very weary of whether they are able to independently think for themselves. Because if they truly just don't find someone like that attractive, that's one thing. That's completely fine. But if they're saying that they don't want to be around someone like that because they assume that they don't have a certain level of maturity and so forth and awareness, that's one thing. It's a generalization. And I think we use age as a general default to assess someone's awareness and maturity and so forth. That's another conversation. But I feel as if the other component is that they are making that decision based on societal expectations. It's like, I don't want to be in a relationship with someone because society is going to look at me negatively. Of course, the law is a good reason to be mindful of that. But outside of the law, it's just social influence here, and I think that's often a very big factor. But it's often a testament to someone's gumption, someone's fortitude, when they are not going to allow social perception influence whether or not they want to be with who they want to be with. I mean, if all of society decided to say that, dogs are bad, they're ridiculous and disgusting, which some cultures I think do tend to support, and they said it was weird to be around them, I'd say go fuck yourselves, guys. I think dogs are amazing. I'm going to spend all my time with them. And that's my attitude when it comes to any kind of relationship. If you want to relate to someone, that's your business. If you want to date someone, provided it's within the confines of the law, which it often is actually flawed as well, but on a philosophical point, if they're able to actually consent, they have awareness, which they clearly do, let's be real over here, then all arguments to the contrary moral arguments as to why you should not be with someone like that are null and void. And people that make those arguments are intellectually retarded. And that's the honest truth when it comes to this particular conversation.
Not really. There was just something like working psychologically inside my brain. I was just like, it just feels dead wrong. I don't know.
Okay.
The age gap would be weird if I'm like freshly 18.
It's not the age gap. It's just like the outfit and then the braces and then like, I don't know.
The braces.
She looks like an anime character. That's what it is. It's kind of like, I feel like we have been socially engineered to look at that as being very kind of like naughty, right? Like I watch so much anime, and this is like she is the caricature of a young anime character that is just seducing some guy, and like some older guy is not supposed to want. Like that's what you typically see in these anime movies, right? Like some pervy guy like Pervy Sage, Jiraiya Sage, my favorite Sage. My favorite Naruto character, right? Jiraiya would absolutely love this girl.
There's no, okay.
Yeah. I'm not even going to say it.
Okay.
I can't do anything about the braces. They're stuck there. I'm sorry.
What would you say is someone that's your type you find attractive?
I think you're a good-looking bloke. I think you have really nice hair. I really love that hairstyle.
Oh, thank
I think
you.
it's really good.
Yeah, keep it. Looks good on you.
Cheers, mate. Let's go next week.
Don't do that.
And yourself, we'll come back over there. I don't know what happened.
Still allergic.
Really? Me too. I'm allergic. I still have a pet cat though.
Okay, and yourself?
Salmon 28. The reason I still kept it, homebody, gaming, anime, like, that's you, yeah. But what else do you want? It's perfect.
Exactly. I fucking love this guy. I fucking love it. Absolutely. What else do you want?
Man.
But I'm gonna be honest, I overheard you talking to another girl and you criticized her like the way she dressed or something. You're like something that she can't take her home or something because she's a stripper.
No, not the outfit. I said her occupation, but not her outfit.
Okay.
Her outfit looks good.
So my outfit, if you took me home to your parents, this is okay?
Oh, they'd kill me, but like, you know what, man? Like, if I die, knowing that I pulled you, I'd be like, fuck yeah, man, what a life. But now, regardless, like the interests, like that's, like, I'm not going to stand fake it and be like, oh, I'll get, like, I actually like what you like, and that's
Yeah, yeah.
That's all you need sometimes.
Do you want to
Yeah.
ask him any questions?
Tell me more about yourself. Like, what do you like to do in your spare time and for fun?
Me, I mean, besides, again, watching anime and gaming,
Yeah.
I make content. I love recording, I love editing, I love scripting up content as
Yeah.
well. I'm like super big on just that creative space, like humor and just getting into my niches. So if I'm into something, whether it's music or anime or media, I love to like dive into it and just talk about it and express myself with it. And that's just me personally. Like that's being creative every day is like it's therapy.
Yeah, I really fuck with that, like the being the creative part and like really putting your whole heart and soul into something. I don't like when people like have an occupation or have a hobby and they don't give it their all. Like you're a human, like be human, give it your everything. You know what I mean? And I really respect that.
No, 100%. Look, it is hard for some people to, you know, at the end everyone's in different situations.
But 21, you know, she has a really salient philosophy, and I really fuck with that.
Like you can't expect everybody to, like I'm very blessed. Like my parents, they're not well off, but they've given me a
My
lot.
parents are well off as well.
Yeah, but I ain't thinking about that. I mean, at the end of the day, right, money. Look, I know money buys happiness, like doesn't buy happiness, but like at the end of the day, it does give you an advantage to like.
To do what makes you happy.
Exactly right. Whereas if I came from an even worse off situation, I'd have to grind a bit harder before I can start enjoying myself.
Yeah,
And that's what happened with me. And nothing wrong with it, man. Whether you start at 21 or 28 or 35 or whatever it is, like. You know, everyone starts somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, I fuck with your interest. I know I shouldn't swear. But yeah, that's why I kept it so far.
Nice, yay.
We'll come back to the vibe. Oh, okay. So
You're back in?
He's back
Yay.
in. He's back in.
Did say you like little kids. And I'm kind of dressed like one. I'm dressed like one right now, so I thought you would like.
That's fucking brilliant. Imagine that. With a hawker, you just said, you just made yourself out to look like a PDF, right? And you spent the whole time defending yourself. And you said you like little kids. Then this, let's face it, she's objectively fucking gorgeous, says, hey, look, you don't want to date me? What, I look like a little kid. You've said you like little kids. Now, you date her, you say yes to her, and you're going to get PDF for the rest of your life, right? But she's fucking hot, right? If you say no, you lose out on being with a fucking hottie, a fucking baddie. Oh, what a horrible situation. Oh my god. Oh my gooly goo goo. Now, personally, this is not an issue to me because I frankly could not give a fuck what the majority of the world thinks about that. Like she looks fucking fine regardless. You know, a lot of people do this thing where they're like, "Oh no, she's not attractive." She's like, "I could never be attracted to someone like that." It's like based on her age, but let's be honest here. Objectively, she looks fine regardless of. Now, she does look young, but she looks hot. Regardless of whether she was fucking 2 or fucking 200, she objectively looks gorgeous. But I think a lot of people will allow this number to define whether or not they find her attractive, which is a weird psychological thing we do, right? It has more to do with society's perception than anything else.
Like me, I'm surprised that he rejected me and he said he likes kids because like I look like a little schoolgirl right now. Like, look at the little socks on the skirt. Like, and you rejected me. I thought schoolgirls were a thing, but I guess not.
This is quite possibly the funniest thing I've ever seen. It's like, I can't believe he rejected me and he said he likes kids because I look like a kid. Oh, God. How do you respond to that? How do you freaking come back from that? Oh, my God. That is hilarious. Why are we infantilizing women? I think it's actually a problem, right? Like, people have been brought up to think someone that looks like that, she's got boobs, she looks fucking beautiful, and I'm supposed to pretend that is a child. No, that is not a child. Stop it.
I think.
Am I not his type, guys? Like, come on now. You like little girls?
She is so cheeky. I fucking love her. She is so fucking cheeky. I love this girl.
Yo.
I think it's a culture thing. I really like kids. They're cute as hell, and I want to
The fact that he's still trying to explain himself like he feels like he needs to is hilarious. I would have been owning up on this shit. It's like, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it would be way more, but it just shows the sincerity of this. It's like, it's a cultural thing. It's like, no, when I say that I have sex with children, I did not mean I want to have sex with children. I just meant I really think they are beautiful. I don't mean think, no, I'm not talking about Etsy.
Dad, my mom had me when she was 25, and I've been thinking about what my parents have been doing for me,
Yeah.
and I think it's a very big responsibility, and I want to be a dad. That's what I meant. I didn't mean that I want kids that way. Guys, don't deport me, please. Like, I really think like kids are nice, and
Check his hard drive too, guys.
Okay.
you can
Alright,
talk.
this is also just a comment on the other stuff, or is he
Yeah.
someone that you would say is your type?
I
or
think you're actually so funny. I think you're really funny, which I love. Humor is like so important to me. Like make me laugh 24/7. I love that. Me being deep, like not having deep convos because my age, I feel like that's a very ignorant thing to say because you don't know what I've been through in life. Like you don't know what anyone's been through in life.
Exactly. Damn, this girl and I would be like fucking perfect because she has the same mentality. This is exactly what I've been saying, right?
I could be like mentally more mature than your average like 45-year-old. You know?
100%,
You don't know that.
100% I agree, but I've only known you for 5 minutes, and I can only judge you based off the 5 minutes.
Just-
But if you think that you're a deep person, I'd like to get my balloon back. Like.
Can't
He wants his
how many
balloon.
balloons back can we have on one episode?
Which one of you guys want your balloon back to?
Bro, oh my God, you fucked yourself up now, man. You've said, hey, look, I don't want you now, but now I want you, like, really over something. Like, good luck, bro. I find when you reject someone and you change your mind, it just never works. You know, when a girl, that's been my experience. When a girl says no to you, hold an ego thing, but there's a part of you that, like, knows that you can never really have that with a girl, like, that's going to be, like, lasting ever again. Like, this whole, I'm not talking like a fake rejection. It's like, you know, a girl's kind of like apprehensive to go on a first date or something like that. But when a girl really, really turns you down, or if, I don't know, she shows that, like, is so invested in not being with you, or gives you that initial rejection, it's really hard to get over. And I think this guy's really shot himself in the leg.
All right, no, we need one more balloon because apparently if you keep popping that shit on that, I swear to God, bro. I swear to fucking God, bro. You fucking pissing me off. You got your balloon back. What is going?
Probation, bro. Probation.
You're gonna be on watch soon, bruv. Okay, so you got 3 balloons. We got to speak to him first because you did. Why did you take your balloon? Why did you want it back?
Yeah. So like,
This will be interesting. So, guy's going back on his thoughts initially. I don't want to date this girl because apparently she's too young.
I might have just judged you a bit soon. Like hearing you talk, like you do sound actually very mature.
Thank you.
And I heard 21. I was just like, oh, she's too young.
Yeah.
But like hearing you talk a bit more, like you sound quite mature.
She is actually perfect. And the thing is, look, statistically speaking, I think I'm a guy, so obviously I can speak for all the guys in the world right now. The vast majority of guys are going to find a girl like that attractive. At least a girl in her age group, generally speaking, attractive, because statistically we've seen through OkCupid, the girls at that age are actually the prime candidates. Bearing in mind, with this OkCupid scenario, right, where they found that the general age the guys would go for is 20. 20 was the lowest age, right? Like, guys typically prefer younger women, all right? And it's this societal influence, I think, where guys have been programmed to think. But I think a lot of older women, right, that are actually getting jealous. I've heard, you see it in the comments, it's like, what do you have in common with a 20-year-old? It's like, well, why would I need to have something in common with a 20-year-old? It's like, she's objectively attractive, right? And they get annoyed because these guys are actually going after someone that is younger, and they try to shame you, saying that it's somehow predatory behavior as a justification for why you shouldn't be dating women of that age. And then they use the PDF accusations as a way of deterring guys from pursuing girls that they are biologically inclined to want to date. And I think it just requires you to be base about this kind of stuff. One, they're objectively attractive, and two, there's nothing wrong with it. And even if half of the population thought it was wrong with thought there was something wrong with it, and most of the people that find something wrong with this are typically women that are jealous, or the libtards that have this predatory attitude towards everything. It's like, it's a disingenuous and inconsistent argument. You can make that argument in regards to women dating more rich, more successful people. They have too much power. It's an imbalance. That's a completely retarded argument if you're being objective about it. But here we are.
So That was why.
I think that's a little bit of a judgment people make on me. Like, they see the way I dress and they see, like, oh, she got braces and had the lisp, and they just assume, like, the worst out of me. I do think I'm a little mature. I'm a bit playful, don't get me wrong, but I'm not like your immature 21-year-old going out clubbing. Like,
I get that. And what you said
He's very self-aware. I respect that.
there was spot on. Like, you can be far more mature than other people your age. Anyway, I
it's based off
sense
life
that.
experience, yeah.
It is. So I sense that. So that's right.
He's willing to compromise. I don't need to compromise. I am who I am.
Oh, if you didn't hear that.
Yeah, but you already played the game. Like, you played the game.
Exactly. So
But would you play the game with me?
Oh, 100%. Why wouldn't I?
So they both want to play with me. Now I don't know who to choose.
Listen.
I need another question.
Oh my gosh.
What question now?
I'm thinking. Do you guys want to ask her a question, maybe?
Yeah, ask me a question now because I can't think of anything.
Or you can. No, I
What was the
don't think.
question?
I don't think you can. Just take both. No, I don't think
The ruffle?
there's ever been two matches. Yeah, it's up to you. Whichever one you're.
Can I make them like scissor, paper, rock, or battle it out or something, or ask each other a question or something? Did you cop it?
That was the right response.
Okay.
She lost me there. That's probably the only thing she's said so far that's been like, oh my god, like there's nothing worse than being made to feel like, oh look, I don't really care if I pick you or pick someone else. Like, you're both in the same. Like, people want to be valued, right? Like, people don't want to feel as if like they're just a second option. And the idea of saying, hey, look, I really don't care which one of you I spend my time with. It really doesn't faze me. Like, we'll just settle out with rock, scissors, paper. That's just, I'm so much respect for the guy that popped his balloon there. I would have been like, fuck that shit. Pop my balloon as well at that point in time. It's kind of like, look, choose me. I'm really into you. Choose me. But like, if you can't decide and you're like, you're going back and forth as to whether or not you want to be with me or another guy, I'll just cancel myself. It's like, there's no point pursuing you if you're that weak-spirited in terms of whether or not you want to be with me. It's the same kind of energy when it comes to a girl saying that she's into anyone or anything, you know? Because it's like, you don't really feel as if like she's chosen you because you really fit into what she's looking for. It's kind of like, well, I'll be friends with anyone because, you know, I don't really care about physical attraction. I'm just looking for a friend right now. And I get those vibes. It's like, I'm just looking for a friend. Well, you can be friends with lots of people. It's not a big deal. But as a guy, I'm not trying to be your friend right now. I'm actually interested in you. So if you're treating me like a friend, I'm going to cancel myself. So it's perfectly understandable that this guy has canceled himself.
He eliminated himself. Thank you.
Okay.
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 Eliminated himself twice.
All right,
Yes.
so would you love to match with this lovely gentleman?
Yes.
All right, round of applause. We have a match. Thank fuck for that. Yeah. All right.
That was a lot of fun. That was hilarious. She's some kind of wonderful, that girl. Let us know in the comments below what you thought of her and what you thought of this video. Until next time, signing out, your boy Chris Jewell.